Today's what's gone wrong on YouTube. I've broke me camera. Hi everyone, if you're new here, my name is Anna and welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be my first video of 2021, which is crazy. You've probably heard 101 people say that stuff and go, oh, it's gone so quick. It has gone quick. And yeah, I just really wanted to make a sit down and chatty and chilled video, not with a lot of structure. There's something here, it's a bit of fluff, it's really annoying. There's just with like not a lot of structure and not a lot of like thought process behind it. I feel like within the position we're in now, without me going into it or, you know, anything like that, I just wanted to make some very light-hearted chatty videos what you can just put on in the background, or you can just sit and watch and just feel a little bit more, yeah, and just something where there's not a lot of thought process behind it, because I think it's nice at the moment just to have a video that you can just pop on and run in the background, and as if there is someone there and as if there is someone talking to, and if you're sitting doing your makeup, this might be like the perfect video to put on. So yeah, today's video is gonna be my favourite makeup of 2020. I wore a lot of makeup throughout 2020, I'm not gonna lie. I spent a lot of time by myself practicing my makeup skills and just trying out different bits and bobs, a lot of online orders, testing out a lot of new things, the opportunity to work with a lot of brands and test out a few things on my own back. So yeah, there is so many new products I'd love to share with you guys. I've got a lot of drugstore things here as well, which I think is always nice to have a look on Boots and Superdrug and try out some new bits. So yeah, that is going to be today's video. I really hope you enjoy it. I had my hair cut a couple of months ago now, but I don't think I've recorded a video actually showing you it. So yeah, this is my new hair. I hope you're all well, and yeah, let's just have a nice chat. Starting off with, I don't think I'm going to do this in any type of order. I think I've got a box of me everyday makeup here because I feel like if it's in me everyday makeup, I know I love it. So yeah, I'm going to start off with some foundations. So my holy grail foundations of the year, I can just pinpoint, I know I love. I think I've got 4, which I know I love, which I'm going to show you. First up is this one, which is battered, and this is the Huda Beauty stick foundation. Now I love this foundation. I was very kindly gifted it, hasn't changed my opinion. There is obviously, I do get sent a lot of beauty things, which I'm so freaking grateful for, honestly. But in all fairness, yes, there is some things that arrive which aren't sort of my cup of tea, don't suit my skin tone, things like that, and I'm always totally transparent and totally honest about that. However, this stick foundation is probably been one of my favorite foundations I've ever tried, ever using foundations in my whole time of using foundations. I think I have tried stick foundations like the Primark one, the Makeup Revolution one. I think always with stick foundations, I've always stepped back and used them as more of, I've rebought them in a darker colour and used them as cream contour just because I didn't like how they felt on my skin. But with this, it has always sat on my skin so nice. It blends out so well with a sponge or a sponge or a brush, which I don't find a lot of stick foundations do. I really like this. I do think it's probably expensive. It's probably over the £30 mark, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not 100% sure, but I would probably think it is. But I have used this shade up already. This shade they sent me was Macaroon, and I have actually repurchased this, which I think says a lot. I feel like being an influencer, which I hate that word, but being like someone online, and when you are lucky enough to get sent things, I think sometimes you get sent things but you don't love it, so you don't tend to repurchase. I love this and I did repurchase, and I just would really recommend it. Next up, we've got some drugstore ones. We've got the Ciato foundation. This is one of the best foundations I've ever tried. I actually use this like every day. Even when I use the stick foundation, I even used to put a squirt of this in there just so it's a little bit more easier to blend out. This is the Extraordinary foundation. It's to die for. It's so good. Again, I was gifted this. Doesn't change my opinion. They don't know I'm even making this video. I wasn't ever sent it to even talk about. It was just a recent launch. I didn't talk about it. I did talk about it at the time because I really liked it, but it was off my own back. They didn't know I was going to talk about it. this is a really nice foundation. It's medium to buildable coverage, but it's a lovely foundation. It sits on my skin all day, and I'd say it would be good for dry and oily skin. Okay, next up this foundation I used a lot throughout 2019 and 2020, and this is the MUA Pro Base foundation. This foundation is £5. I've actually got it on today. I love this. I wear this. When I wear this, I usually just wear it by itself. This is in the shade 150, which is a little bit dark, but I do always struggle to find my shade in this. I don't know if it's because everyone else loves it too. This is cruelty free. It's a really nice foundation, and it's buildable. It is a long wear matte. I do always set my foundation with powder always, because I have to, otherwise it's going to slide off. But yeah, as you can see, it's still somewhat glowy, and I love it so much. So yeah. And last but not least, a foundation I picked up around summertime, which I have actually now run out of, is the Morphe 2 foundation. When I first saw this come out, I was a bit skeptical. Obviously it was highly advertised because the D'Amelio sisters were like promoting the brand. I do think a lot of people thought it was aimed towards more younger teenagers, and obviously like softer makeup and just like more like cream makeup. Don't be skeptical at this at all. I would definitely recommend it. I wore this pretty much every day, mixing with any foundation, and it just always used to give the nicest glow. I did wear it by itself too. It was a really nice, comfortable foundation to wear throughout summer. I don't think I got the shade Hint of Beige. It was a really good match. It was a lovely foundation, and again, I will definitely repurchase this. Okay, so next up, eyeshadow. I've got one eyeshadow palette because I just got one eyeshadow palette, which has definitely just stuck out for me this year. Got on today. I wore it every day since I've had it. I've done a lot of different looks with a lot of different palettes, and I love them. I feel like some of them, the palettes will be a bit controversial. A palette I did love was the Jeffree Star Bloodlust. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really want to feature that because I just feel like that's gonna be too controversial. So one palette which I just know I love and I just really wanted to feature was this. This is the W7 Queen Bee palette. I love this so much, and I've used this pretty much every day since I've had it. So it looks like this. Again, we know it's W7, so we know it's going to be affordable. It's not going to break the bank. But this is what it looks like. I can't put it into words. So I've got the colours on today. It's just gorgeous. It's such a good everyday palette, but it's such a good glam palette as well. There's endless amounts of looks you can do with this. You can do like yellowy tones, you can do bronzy tones. I love a good bronzy look, and I'd just say if you're looking to buy anything out of this video, it's gonna be this. Another little honourable mention has definitely got to go to the collection powder. This bad boy is £1.98. I use this every day. I have a lot of them on the go because I swivel my little I do swivel. I haven't got it with me right now. The Morphe, like it's like, you know, these ones, but it's the dome shaped one. Under my eye, I swivel and I pat a lot of it under my eyes and a lot on my chin and everywhere, and I bake it with this because it's quite a powdery and loose powder. I like swivel my brush and then pat it really like loads on there, and it does last all day. It's a really good powder. I'm missing the lid, but I have so many of them on the go, and I can't rate this enough. Eyebrow wise, I'm definitely gonna give a little shout out to the Benefit Gimme Brow. I use this all the time. I use this every day on my brows. I do use this as well, but I don't feel like I can feature this. I'm gonna feature anyway because I love this. I don't know if it work with them too, but I try this myself. I don't feel like there's any wrong way of applying makeup, but I love using the CoverGirl, the Supersize Mascara, as an eyebrow gel. Some people are probably like cringing right now thinking, what? It works, okay? I love it so much. So I've actually got it in my eyebrows now. It just makes them stay on all day long, and I love how it looks. So don't hate it until you've tried it. I got this from B&M. I've never been to the US, so I've never picked up there. I just picked up from B&M probably like a year ago. I don't know if they still sell it. If you can get it, maybe try and get it. This is it is a brown mascara, just put it out there. It's not black, so obviously I've got like blonde hair. It is brown, but it's just got a really fine wand and not a lot comes out, and it's just not that dissimilar from an eyebrow, like Gimme Brow or anything. So yeah, try it because it does work really well, and I just find that it really like picks up the hairs and makes like that feathered brow look that we're all looking for, which we can't get with our natural brows. Next up, one of my favourite concealers has got to be Morphe concealer. I've bought so many of these. I've gone for about 5 or 6 of these this year. Love them. I don't seem to stick to a particular shade, just because when I go to buy it I always forget. So I've used the white one before. I use that sort of in like an undertone with all of them. I was sent, this is in the shade C225. I bought this at Westfield back in the summer, back when we was allowed to go out, and this was actually too dark, so I did use this as an under eye, as like underneath a lighter one, but again it still worked really well. I love this so much. It's such good coverage, and along with the Fluidity foundation it works really well. And last but not least, I'm going to give an honourable mention to the Poundland eyelashes. In this packaging, this is the new packaging, these are the Fern Calabasas Crush ones. These are what I've got now. I always get so many comments. They're £1. There's so many different styles. These aren't my favourite. The favourite are Volume, but they never seem to have them. But yeah, I love them so much, and for £1 you can't go wrong. Although the glue is always a little bit dodgy, I don't use the Poundland glue because a lot of the time it's always set. It's not like actual glue, it's like it just doesn't move. So I usually stick to the eyeliner glue. But yeah, I love Poundland lashes. Yeah, so that is it for today's video. I really hope that you did enjoy it, and you just found it, enjoy it. I hope you just found it somewhat of like someone to talk to. I know I'm like not responding, but I just think it's nice sometimes. Netflix on in the background or YouTube on in the background. I feel like we've probably all exhausted all options on Disney Plus and Netflix right now, so it's nice to just have, yeah, it's nice to have something on in the background, and if that's me, then yeah. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you really like these type of videos and there's like another type of video of this kind of style you want me to do, then please comment below and let me know. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're not already, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.